Hey everybody. Well, trying to find things to do to keep myself occupied during our stay safe and stay at home pandemic plan. And I noticed that I had a couple of new subscribers, and so I thought I would do a knife video. And this is actually my pandemic pocket knife purchases video of some knives that I've picked up over the course of the COVID-19 pandemic. The first one here is the Benchmade Bug Out, and this sucker is really lightweight. It fits good in the hand. You've got the S30 blade. It's actually a really good length too. I think it comes in, yeah, right at 3 inches, or maybe just a little more than 3 inches. And you don't even know this is in your pocket. So one of the things that I had seen this compared to all the time, and something that was not in my collection, was the Spyderco Pm2, and so I decided I was going to go ahead and pick up one of these. And the thing I like about the Pm2 is that it just, the grip is just perfect in my hand. I can just, all of that in my hand, and it's a great blade. The action is fantastic on it, and I love the compression lock. So that was probably, I would say without a doubt, that's the best purchase that I've made during this whole thing. The thing. The next one, well, let me leave this out. And I don't know why. Probably, maybe it had something to do with the blue scales, the gas station blue scales, or the fact that you can, look at how you can squeeze that together. Isn't that just wild? I still love this knife, and I actually was carrying it just the other day. So I got curious and went and grabbed this. I'm not a big fan of Tantos. I have a few. For some reason, this one just stuck with me. I really like it. It's a little bit longer. The blade's a little bit longer. Obviously, the handle's a little bit longer. I don't know what that is. Glass breaker, skull crusher. They should have made that a bottle opener, frankly. But less flex. There's still a little bit, but not as much with the blue handles. And again, very lightweight. You don't even know it's in your pocket. I love this knife. I love to take this when I go out on walks, or if I'm just running up to the store really quick. It's something great to throw in your pocket. And then a knife that I've had a love-hate relationship with. Another one came across my, or came into my view, and I got a really good deal on it. It got this second-hand, the blue Bug Out. It was second-hand also, by the way. But you'll probably recognize this as the Benchmade Contigo. This has got the M4 steel. That non-slip grip, that's not going anywhere in your hand. And you've got this really beefy, hard-use blade that's coming in like right at 4 inches, or just shy of 4 inches. And little carbide, whatever, glass breaker tip on the end of that. Hope I never need to use that, but it's there. And really good ergonomics. Just a great knife. Great deal on it too. One of the other reviewers that I watch frequently is Nick Shabazz. If it's pronounced Shabazz, I apologize. Don't mean to butcher your name. And this was his sort of choice over his Delica, which he constantly fawns over. The what is this? The Paramilitary 3, right? Or the Spyderco Para 3 with the CTS BD1N steel. And this is the lightweight with the FRN handles and the wire clip. And again, this is, the blade on this is just spectacular. These serrations are freaking awesome, and they will cut through just about anything. And it's really lightweight. It's got that compression lock like the Paramilitary 2, which is a great lock. And this is just something that it's, you're going to forget that you got it in your pocket unless you're using it a lot. Another great purchase. Really like that one. My most recent one was today, and I had been looking at a couple of, I think it's Jesper Voxnays. I apologize again if I'm mispronouncing the guy's name. But I had looked at the Pilar and the MKM Assanzo, and then I saw this little guy. This is the CRKT Piet. Again, I'm not a linguist. And the difference, there's a few differences between this and the Pilar and the Assanzo. The Pilar, I think, came out in the 8CR13 MOV, which is what this is. They also made a D2 version, I think, with the copper handles. And I looked at one of those this morning before I purchased this, and it's just too small. I don't think I have giant man hands, but I do wear an extra large glove, and it was just too small in my hand. And frankly, the blade was just too small for my taste. This is obviously smaller than the Bug Out. I think it's 2.68 or something like that, spec-wise. But the other knife that I looked at was the Assanzo, MKM Assanzo Hawkbill, which is also a Jesper Voxnays design. And nice knife, good steel. It's about $60, I think. But again, you know, it's smaller than this little CRKT here, and I can't find a use for it, frankly. Anything smaller than this, I just can't find a use for. And honestly, too, this is kind of borderline, because you can see, you know, you really can't get 4 fingers on that. You can choke up a little bit here and for some I guess really intricate work or what have you. And the great thing about this is the price. I paid a little more than $30. You know, if this is something that I lose, or if I needed a throwaway knife, I'm not going to cry over this at all. It's otherwise a very solid knife with the aluminum backspacer, the deep carry clip. I noticed the screws are recessed on that, which is nice. The detent on this is pretty tight, but maybe that'll work itself. You know, we'll see. But the centering's good. You know, for a Chinese-made knife, can't complain. So anyway, there you have it. Those are the purchases that I've made since we've had to go through this pandemic, and pretty happy with all of them. And we'll see. Maybe add one more to the collection next week. I don't know. I hope you guys are all staying safe and finding productive ways to keep yourself occupied. Talk to you later. Bye.